I know every time I do a video, my hair all messed up. I'm always in the darkness of the light. There's some light on the subject. Today I'm unclothed, but I'm putting a shirt on for y'all because I know y'all gonna say something about that. My bird chest. When I do videos, I more or less want you to get the content of what I'm saying. I'm not necessarily interested or worried about what you think about my background and all that there. But I'll spruce it and spice it up for you just a little bit. Hold that thought. By the way, I'm just too cheap to go get a haircut. $20-something. I want you to go ahead and cut my hair like it's supposed to be cut. They not doing that. People are not doing that anymore. Your hair is getting cut like terrible. Oh yeah, I am losing my hair, but not like that. So for all those who be talking about men balding or front line, what is it called? Your it's like the vanishing point. Sorry, I don't really keep up with a lot of the ignorant stuff. But let me remember what it's called because I'm trying to say it on video. So it's really important that I remember what I'm trying to say here. Hairline? That's not what I want to say. Yeah, I guess you could. Receding hairlines. That's what we're talking about. Receding hairlines. I don't think my hairline is receding. I think it's just all fucked up. Got two lights on for you. I know y'all like to see people in the light, but you can't even see your own. You like so much light that you don't want to see your own darkness. You can see everybody else's darkness though. Anyway. This video is really not even about nothing. Actually, it's talking about yeah, that's jazz. I gotta listen to jazz. It helps me. It helps my mind. Helps me focus. Helps me stay calm. This video is just to point out a couple of things. I'm gonna have to move away from all the jazz, even though that's how I give myself help. I'm not living well, I'm living poor. Look at me, I'm living so poor. I'm just oh my god, I have to depend on everybody, you know. This message is not about me, so let's get to it. I've already spent 3 minutes wasting time. Listen, while we're all recovering and recuperating from our time that we spent preparing for a catastrophe or a natural disaster, straight out disaster or whatever, let us be sure that we remember while our world was supposedly ending, you know, we all thought that our world was ending, and I'm pretty sure it is soon. And I don't know about if it's ending the way these books are talking about it. You know, it's funny because I can talk about the religions, and I could say they're all one religion. I could say they're all come out in one book. I could say that, but a lot of people wouldn't believe that. So I'm not even going to say that, and I ain't going to go there. I don't like to talk about religion at all. Most people don't like to talk about Christianity. We talk about religion. I'm not going to go there. To turn the light back on, don't I? Damn, because I wasn't supposed to come back in here. That's what that was. Silly me. I'm sorry, yeah, I'll be making plans and I just be going against everything I say I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna stay out because I got all this music loud and I actually need it to be going so I can, you know, keep my mind clear. So anyway, alright, this is how this gonna go. I'm sorry, let's get back on subject, let's get back on topic or whatever. So, while we all thought our world was ending or however that goes, yeah, I'm sitting in the corner. We have to remember that there's a lot of other people. My lights are not on. I'm borrowing electricity from somebody. We have to remember that while you were revealing yourself as fake religious, you forgot that the God you serve, the God you've been preaching to me and us and them and him and her and them, us all about, trying to get us to come to church or whatever, that same God was still there when you forgot about him, as you forgot about him. He or it did not forget about you. But let's get off of that and let's go to something else more important. Because if I make the message too long, you won't get it, or you're not going to want to listen. Then Facebook won't post it. So let's remember this. There's a lot of people throughout these years whose world has ended because they've lost senselessly their loved ones due to idiotic violent crimes such as gangs, drug deals gone bad. And it's not just in the black community, but that's what we're going to talk about because that's what I am. Obviously, I'm dark as fuck. Like, I'm just too black. I'm just ew. So, anyway, that's what I'm addressing. And we could say, we kill each other, so won't we stop it at home or whatever? Well, that makes sense, but you can't even get your own self to realize that, a man with his pants hanging out is just stupid. He won't realize that either because at 30, 40, even 50, I've seen some 50s too. They have their mind already made up and set. It's just like I have a friend. Every time I have a problem, she says something about water, drinking water. Water doesn't answer everything, but you have your mind set on that. So I sometimes I just don't even say nothing. You have to drink water and do your vitamins and really take care of your body, which I obviously do not do, to be honest. But I mean, there's more to it than just one simple answer all the time. You can't always drag me to the Bible all the time for that simple answer is also what I'm saying. But again, or any book for that matter, I don't want y'all to focus on one religion. It's all religions are the same. But anyway, there is no scripture whatsoever, and there is no amount of water that could cure some of the people's hearts, minds, and souls that has lost their mental life. I think that's how I'm supposed to say it. I'm not really sure, but when I explain it, you'll understand it better. Their loved ones have passed away, have gone, have been killed. As my foster dad would say, still my dad, as he would say, snuffed out. Like when you say that, it's so crazy. But I hope you're getting the seriousness of this, even though I'm throwing little stupid stuff in there here and there. Their life is snuffed out. Well, I mean, it's like so much going on, and it goes further than just the black community. What we're doing to ourselves, the senseless murders, rapings, killings, all of that of our people by somebody else, other people, other cultures, and it's continuous. But we as people, we're so concerned about, get all the black pedophiles off the street, the rapists, the murderers, whatever, get them off the street. We're not worried about going out there to get the rest of them. Or perhaps we should all do that and then finally come to grips with reality, like my dad would say. Come to grips with the fact that now that we got us, let's handle them together. We're not going to do that though. So I'm actually speaking on behalf of everybody who has lost someone throughout these years, whether it be the 5 years, 6 years, 10 years. Throughout all of these years, we've lost somebody. And then since this is actually about a disease, a virus, well, they don't know whether it's a virus or not. They're so damn confused. The media is crazy and the news is just stupid. So since we're going to talk about a sickness, a form of sickness, let's go ahead and talk about that. There are a lot of people out here losing their loved ones to sicknesses and illnesses. Are we giving, to those charities, to those the study and the betterment of like medicines for those reasons, which whether it be substance abuse, whether it be you know high blood pressure and diabetes and whatever. Are we doing that? Asthma, are we doing that? Are we contributing anything to all of that? My son, I believe he has a chronic problem. Is that how you say that? A chest problem, a breathing problem, chronic. Okay, we're not trying to be so technical, but I should be, because I know you're going to correct me. That's what people do. They miss the message because they stumble across what people are actually saying, the words that they're using. Oh my God, look at that. But so I mean, be sure that you're doing your part to help out these diseases that so-called can't be cured or whatever. And we already know that somebody was up in the lab and they did some stuff and mingle and mix, sugar and spice and everything that's nice, and that's how we got in a little bit of chemical X. That's how we got the Powerpuff Girls, and that's how we got something else. The Joker in the first Batman movie, the original one, 1989 or 90 or whatever. He was using Brand X. Yeah, you remember that scene. Some of you don't, some of you do. Only the actual Batman fans remember that, because the rest of you started watching Dark Knight Returns and Dark Knight. The newer Batmans were Ben Affleck and all them other no good actors. I'm sorry, all those other guys acted upon the part, and they did what they did, man. Hey, there'll never be another Jack Nicholson type Joker, but that's that. But we're not talking about that. So yeah, make sure you do your part for that. And also it's stuff that's going on every day, all day, spreading around or whatever. And let's do what we can to make sure that we help the study of AIDS to progress more. They already got a cure for it, but you know how it go. And then it's so much of a cure for everything, really, but it depends on how much you're trying to spend, who you want to talk to, and all that type of stuff, how far you're willing to go. Because the same people that's over there testing lab rats, same people who know what to do. That's how they found out that it was 10,000 planets out there instead of one. 5,000 solar systems. I know that's math incorrect, but anyway, let's roll with it. Instead of just the one solar system that they originally thought. They already knew half the stuff that they know, or they're telling you. But we're not here to talk about that. Pray for those loved ones. Pray for those people who have lost their loved ones throughout all of these holidays, that they cannot spend their time with loved ones, or so-called holidays, whatever you want to call these days. Celebration days, celebration events. I want to make sure we remember those people. Send a prayer up for them. Meditate on their behalf. Because their world did end in so many ways. Now, I haven't heard of any lives being taken because of the loved ones that have been taken through bombing, through police brutality, through all of this. But you never know. Some things just don't make the news. And even when it does, we'll twist it and turn it. If they don't twist it and turn it before it gets to us. So anyway, that's enough of this 15-minute message. Just I hope I actually was able to relay my message to you in the midst of talking for a long time. Let me go ahead and go finish eating and playing around, because that's all I'm doing. Today's Saturday. I'll holla at y'all.